Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.
Hello everyone, we are students of Holmes Institute here in Sydney, Australia, and we're gonna discuss a topic for our audit subject. The topic is about Bannerman and the case with RBS, Royal Bank of Scotland. The Bannerman case just brought the auditor's position into sharp focus, but in so doing, it has made it much more difficult for an auditor who does not disclaim to deny a duty of care to a third party where it does not intend that any party should use or should rely on the report. As we go along, we will discuss the topic so that you as viewer will have a better understanding regarding the case. In the bird's eye view or the summary of the case, Bannerman has been sued by RBS, Royal Bank of Scotland, as they are the auditor of APC. APC is one of their clients who they lend some money, and as it turns out, APC had turned into liquidity or has been bankrupt, and they're saying that Bannerman has a fault on this because they use the audit report as one of their bases to lend money to the bank. Key events. This report is made solely to the company members as body in accordance with Chapter 3 of Part 16 of the Companies Act 2006. The audit work has been undertaken so that it might state the company's members those matters we are required to state them in audit report and for no other purpose. The fullest extent permitted by law, we do not accept or assume responsibility to anyone other than the company and the company's member as body. Our audit work for this report or for the opinion have been formed. This is the Bannerman statement that made headlines and what is used up to now.
Hi, this is Iqbal. We're doing audit presentations. As my first partner has explained everything, I'll do the major culpability found in this case. There are some major serious culpability found in this case. The account had been changed significantly since 30 November 1995. Sum of $527,450 were involved wrongfully in the journal entries, and the auditors were well aware about the insolvency of FEC Limited, and thus was actions of representations found in this case. The McMahon was directly alleged after the case was pulled by the Bank of Scotland. The lender was related in the statutory account and statutory audit, and also involved in his own auditors and professional team.
Hi, my name is Mohammad Abrar. Today I'm going to tell you about the damages and issue in which make in the assignments. Here the Lord Ordinary here the debate from the both case filer and the defender, and the case was eventually dismissed by the court. There was no fault on the defender plate related to the insolvency of FEC Limited. The damages, the claim was 13 million was fulfilled against the unpaid overdraft facilities. Again, though no fraud was made in the case, because then it's mistake done by the auditor manipulating the accounts, which has done in the ordinary Lord Ordinary case. And coming to the issues in accounting, the following issues are raised by in the case. The auditor has done negligence, breach of duties, poor audit and work manipulated accounts of client, and no fraud in audit. The auditor should work under the Chartered Accountant of England and Wales. Uh, IT ignorance of the auditor are not working properly and professionally create problems banks to recover the loans. Auditor has a responsible to pay damages claimed by the company. Thank you.
Hi, this is Sushil Rai. I'm from the class of Audit HI6026 for the video presentation, and today I'm going to talk about the root causes of the issues that led to this case. The major reason was the fraud committed by Mr. Michael McMahon, who was also the employee of the defendant firm, and also he was appointed as the employee of the as an employee of the APC company in the position of financial controller. He there as an employee worked from 1995 to 1996, and during that period he not only created the false journal entries but also made the false invoices and manipulated the petty cash receipts, capitalizing the total sum of 527,457. As a result of this single year capitalization, it not only resulted in better picture of the statement of financial position, that is the balance sheet, but also the removal of petty cash expenses resulted in the better statement of financial performance, that is the profit and loss account. And based on this window-dressed financial statement, the Royal Bank of Scotland issued the huge amount of loan which later couldn't be paid by the company APC Limited.
Hello guys, my name is Jimmy and I'm going to talk about the recommendation of the audit, what we done on the presentation. The audit strategy is based on a direction, instruction and the timing and technique. The audit strategy is typically used as a guideline for the developing a good audit plan. The documents plan is formulated using the strategy, and audit used as a guideline when the audit is planned out. The audit program removing the problem recovery is the authentic audit plan must be structured on the following steps go to desired result. The team must be focused on audit aspect of property assigned financial documents, proper timeline, detailed schedule related to the meeting among the auditors and management development, conducting and evaluating facts and figures to analyze flow and accounts of the company. The auditor report should be drafted with the mutual consent and focus on filling the duty of the responsibility. Proper review should be carried out by the auditors. A role as an auditor should be prescribed by the management, and auditor's report is based for the all decision, but cross-checking should be done, and there must be a strong communication and correlation among the different stakeholder and audit process. That's all the recommendation auditors should take.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi there, my name is Bijay and I'm here to conclude the research of our assignment. Here the Bannerman case study detail helps to conclude that the judgment of Scottish Court of Decision related to the audit accounts and reports of RBS as a client was done wrongfully. Auditor done their job in wrongfully way. The APC Limited wants to borrow money from RBS, but the bank had Bannerman may have owed RBS. The auditor, according to the court, were not free from the penalties and other damages as they raise the facility later needs by APC to give audited financial statements. The case helps to conclude that the bank is also responsible for their own security and safety in case of lending and transferring any cash to anyone. And in the next slide, we'll show our reference about our results. Thank you.